Hi, this is David with Pittsburgh Xwing Steel City Squadron. This is our finals from last season. We
Season 9.
have season 9, yes, sorry. We have world famous Ryan Fleming versus locally famous Jake Abrams in the finals. And together with me today are
Jake.
Ryan.
John.
And,
You guys totally forgot your instructions.
and Nick here.
There goes
Felt like I was last.
And as you can see at the very top of our screen is our beautiful gold falcon, which is the trophy that gets handed around like the Stanley Cup to the winner of the league.
And
Except
had
for,
that.
yeah.
I've
Will
had
is
that
the only
for-
one that's ever beat Ryan up to this
Yeah,
point.
Will's the only one ever beat me. I've won eight of the 9. No, seven of the
No, seven of the eight at this point.
Seven of the eight, yeah.
78 at this point. So Jake and I played in the finals, lost to me in the finals. So
Yes.
Jake was out to finally win the damn Falcon. We'll see if he can do it.
So guys, tell us about your list.
Yeah, so we each bring 2 lists. I had brought Boba Fett. Why not? And I also brought, although I have a cloaking device on Boba, which most people don't do. It doesn't. I mean, it's clever. It creates some interesting situations where people can reposition before he moves or boost to get in range 1. And I also brought Alpha class Star Wings with auto blasters, passive sensors, and torpedoes, which I had a lot of success with, but it was very variance. So I he had aces and all kinds of other stuff. So I figured, well, let's just take these 2.
So yeah, I brought Wedge, Braylon, Hera. I was running this list for probably about a month before this game, running through playoff games, tournaments, local play, and I've had a lot of success. So I felt comfortable bringing it. And my second list was Jedi Aces, just to try to outbid what I thought Ryan was going to bring.
Yeah, I tend to bring the same aces, and he just had the same aces with a bigger bid, which was not going to be a good matchup for me. So, okay, so my thing here is you're going to come down first, because Fen is probably much easier to kill for you, especially with Hera and Saw.
Yes, right.
You can just crit me.
Yes.
And if I shoot you, you get a target to shoot me with. So I want none of that shit.
Exactly.
And I do my standard with Fen. I barrel back, so maybe I can one hard in, or I can run on the board edge and just kind of get away. Boat moves up and cloaks, which just because why not? I don't need an action in the first round. Maybe boosting there would have been better, but you're clearly going after Fen.
Well,
And you're not going so fast.
I'm not committing 100% to Fen. Yeah.
No.
It looks like Jake's playing it safe. Right, he's keeping his guys together, and if Boba comes in too quick, every gun can turn into Boba.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fenn's not going to be going slow, that's for sure.
Yeah, he was going to run there.
Normally, I would do a one hard here, just come back up, and force you to deal with Fen on your flank while Boba's on the other flank. Now that boost,
Why'd you boost there? Why didn't you barrel?
Yeah,
Well, let me talk about that. That's a big problem. I didn't do the one hard back because I know Jake knew that's what I was going to do, and if I do the one hard back, I have no escape because I am in no way facing in a direction that I can get away. So that's why I did the 2 bank to kind of delay it. You're absolutely right, though. I should not have boosted. I should have barrel rolled
towards you.
Towards me.
Right.
So then I can still do the 3 hard or the 1 hard or the 2 hard and threaten that flank. The boost, I don't honestly know what the hell I was thinking. I think I was worried that he was going to do the 3 bank with Hera, and if he did the 3 bank with Hera and I had barrel rolled and was facing I couldn't, even if I turn in, I can't turn in because Hera's 3 bank with everything is dangerous.
Right.
So I boosted. The problem is the boost takes Fen out of the fight, and it means that Fen is no longer threatening that flank.
Right.
And honestly, it's a critical mistake.
I agree.
Because now you can go directly at Boba. Now Boba has decloaked left, decloaked right.
Jake,
And
you're
he
doing
has-
the Ryan dance right now.
I think I've got a 2 or a 3 bank dialed in, and 1 bank. Okay, and I'm debating the slave one. Do I just kind of eject, or do I go in? I'm pretty sure Hera doesn't have a shot at that range. I don't think she does.
Doesn't.
She doesn't care about this turn, though.
Oh, I care. Hera.
About
I always
shooting-
care about
about
Hera.
Oh no,
I know, but
wants
she
to
doesn't
shot.
care about shooting this turn, is what I'm
Yes, she
saying.
does.
No,
She wants to
yeah,
shoot.
because it's still
She
four
wants
dice
to shoot.
attack.
It's
Even if
still a
it's
4 dice attack, exactly. So Fen, again, goes around the rock and is barrel. I mean, I guess I think I'm just so worried about Hera with Saw and Magva that I don't
Just
want
popping them.
Yeah, like I need to
Yeah.
get closer to Hera before I don't want to be
Yeah,
range 3.
I did get a shot at range.
So
3.
Hera gets a shot, and he
How
only
about
gets
that?
He
Nothing.
gets 1, but the problem is I have to spend the force to evade it. Like I roll no evades on the 3 dice, which is frustrating because now I have to spend the force. I shoot back, and I have to spend the focus instead of the force, and I do who I shoot? I shoot Hera. Hera now gets a target. I think I shoot Hera because Braylon's going to evade it anyway, and Hera gets a target lock because she's already shot. So
Yep.
here's a 3v3 on Boba. He gets 3, and I roll like 3 focuses. So I take 3
Wow.
shields. Right?
Yikes.
Right. So that's the problem. To guys with shield upgrade. If I don't have to spend the force on the shot from Hera, and I just roll evade with 3 dice, I can spend the force on the shot back, and I still have my focus, and I don't take any damage there. Instead, because I didn't roll an evade on those 3 dice, it cost me 3 shields,
Yeah.
which matters. Like
Yeah, that's huge.
that's
Yeah,
a big deal.
Because now, I
It's,
mean,
it's huge. I mean, you're already down a ship, too, You're flying a 2-ship list.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, but Boba lives because of his staying power, and I don't have that anymore.
Oh, Boba Fett's so hard to
now
kill.
I'm
but
very
but
very
yeah,
scared
that
of
was a-
Hera's gun because he's going to crit me. Before, if I still have 5 shields, like sure, shoot me. I'll deal with it once.
because now there's nothing you can do. Maybe
you got to think about getting Boba out of there, even. Like normally, you just want to get in there and just.
I did the 3 bank, so that
That's smart. That's smart. Yeah.
I can bump right into
I'm,
Hera.
I'm mad at myself because I should have just gone on the rock, on the debris,
I'd
and
have
bumped into the
slave
back.
one. I'd have just slave one.
True, but
100%.
I guess.
I was not going to let Hera shoot me because she had a target lock. She was going to have right.
Yeah,
So,
that's double
here-
modded
this is-
severely.
This is a weird shot for me, right? Because Braylon's going to have a focused target lock shot because that's what Braylon always.
And crack shot is.
it looks
and
like
I'm
crack
in
shot's
Europe.
active.
I'm
Yeah.
100% in your arc, right? In your bullseye.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I barrel roll this way to get out of your bullseye, and I'm stressed in front of the rock, which is not great. So here, your
Better than
Wedge-
being out in the
Wedge
open,
shoots-
though.
wedge shoots and takes 2 shields and a hit on the. I roll.
On Boba.
Why?
Yeah.
How did that? Oh, you crack shot at me. So you
Yeah.
got the crack shot off. So now Boba's but in 2 shots, 3 shots really. Boba's down to a hull, to 5 hull, which again is pretty shocking. So here
Yeah.
I do a lot of damage to Braylon.
Yeah.
Braylon got hurt.
Braylon's down to 4, and Braylon only gets 2 on Fen, which I have.
Wow.
Right? So, I mean, lucky.
I
So-
can't hit things.
Yeah, well, you can. I mean, I was worried there because I was.
Yeah. It's a meaningful shot.
I've noticed a small problem.
What's that?
You're stressed in front of a rock.
I know.
Just pointing it out. Just
So
in
do you
general.
too hard to the right, or did you go left with Fen? Because here's the procs to protect the 4K.
Well, it doesn't
which
protect
he- which he
the 4K, it
wasn't gonna
protects just
do.
him coming around that way.
Yeah.
So Jake does
Big
the
surprise there.
Braylon's
right.
gonna creep. Yeah.
I mean, Jake clearly thinks I'm doing the 2 hard, right?
Did you 3
Yeah.
straight?
No,
Or did you?
I mean, you would just tell you. You want to wait and see.
No, I want to see. I want to wait and see. There's.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
So Jake somehow thinks the 2 hard is going to clear there, which is never ever going to clear. And you should know
Yeah.
better. You should 100% know better.
Yeah, it was more wishful thinking. Because I knew you were going to drop the rock and
Or drop the.
Procs.
the procs, yeah.
So I do
You
the
never
1
know
hard.
until you try.
I do the 1 hard and I clear the debris. I take the focus and I'm hoping I can just kill Braylon, Fen and Bo.
I mean, you're almost assuredly gonna kill.
Fen does
Braylon.
that. Because Fen
Well-
says,
So the problem, okay, so before this,
and it's a
I,
pillow.
I understand. I
You
was
should have barreled.
very heavily debating barrel rolling,
Yeah,
And
but the problem is if you barrel and I do the too hard, then you might not get a shot.
true.
Well, Boba took two
True.
there.
Yeah, Boba took 2 from Wedge again. He took 2 with the reroll, and with no actions on Wedge because you just rolled like hit crit. And I think I got the event.
Yeah, my
So
dice
again,
were
Wedge
a little
like that was
little
frustrating,
hot there.
right? Because Wedge bumps, gets no actions, and still does 2 to Boba. Boba's down to 3.
Braylon is dead.
Yeah, Braylon
Now I
wasn't
killed
Yeah.
born for
Braylon,
this world.
Braylon's in a
Kill
terrible
Braylon.
spot. Yeah.
but I
Well, yeah,
don't
he's
think
dead.
Fenn killed him
No,
because
no, that was Boba shot.
Boba
Bubba
had to
shot
kill
him.
him.
Yeah.
Boba
Yeah.
had to kill him, which is
Yeah.
frustrating
But
because
Boba-
I really wanted Boba to be able to lay into Hera
Yeah.
Sure.
Is
Bubba-
Hera,
because that's
Boba's
4
got
dice. That
is
is
Hera-
brilliant.
And
Hera
Boba got his
stressed?
ass kicked the last 2 rounds.
Hera's stressed because he did. Why is Hera stressed?
yeah, she shouldn't be. She did it too hard. She did a 1 blue from the. Oh no, that's white. It's they don't have the 1 blue. That's right. So he's maintained his stress. Never mind.
Yeah, he stayed stressed.
hmm
And I dropped the Proximine on him. This is wonderful. He takes a damaged engine.
Yes.
Wow.
And guess what Hera has dialed in?
Oh, too
Yes.
hard to the left. So
Too
now.
hard to the left.
Oh,
So now he has to
double.
go 1 straight. And he's short of the rock.
No, I hit the rock. No, I didn't hit the rock, and
No,
I
you didn't hit the
didn't
rock.
hit the mine.
Yeah.
You didn't hit the mine.
I still feel like I lost the game right then.
I mean, I'm liking my position.
Right.
Yes,
Because now
right.
Fenn
Now,
gets
the
to do
problem
what he
is-
wants.
Boba is still
Yeah,
just
Fenn's
getting
wide
molested
open
by
here.
every time you shoot at Boba, you do like 3 hull to him.
Yeah.
You do like 2 or 3 damage to him. Boba,
What?
that's not really supposed to happen.
Why didn't you boost to the right with Boba there? Because you would have had a rear arc shot, and you would still had force, right?
But then he would have been out of the fight the next couple
Yeah, then I'm
rounds.
out of the fight. I'm out of the
I
fight.
guess so.
I mean, it's still a range 2 through a rock.
Yeah,
He-
and
he
I
might
got.
be-
Yeah, I mean, he's sure. Again, it's going to be 3v2. He shouldn't kill me. He rolls hit crit again.
Mhm.
Natty, and Boba takes a structural damage. Again, Wedge has rolled perfect. I think all game.
No,
Well, he missed. He
basically
only.
perfect.
And Fenn wails into Wedge. Does 3 on him.
Yeah.
Only 3 though, with the focused fearless shot. Boba shoots at Hera and does only 1 because Hera rolls evade. That's a crit. No, it's not the crit. That's a damage engine crit. So Hera's down to Wedge is down to 2, and Fenn is still fine. So
Yeah.
like, okay,
You're in command at this point, I think.
I'm in command of this
Even
game.
with Boba being down.
I don't like where Boba is. Right? I don't like.
Yeah, Boba's not in a great spot, but in the grand scheme of things, you're ahead with Fenn. You're in good position.
Yeah, I mean, so next turn I'm thinking, okay, I can do 2 hole,
Mhm.
do some damage onto Hera. Hera's gonna hit a rock, not get it,
I had to.
yeah, of course.
It-
And you take a crit, which is like wounded pilot, which sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really unfortunate. Now Boba does this, thinking that he's totally safe. Now I think actually Cloak was correct there, not that. But it's fine. So Wedge does a talon roll because, like, sure, shoot it.
I need to take a gun out of the. out of it
Well,
this
I
turn.
mean, Boba's out of the game. As soon as Wedge looks at him, Boba's out of the game. He's already got structural damage. All Wedge has to do is hit when he looks at Boba.
Mhm.
No, that was the right call. I like that talent roll a lot because you knew Fenn was coming that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it
So
forces the bear roll away.
Okay, yeah. So here's where it
shot
gets
on
fun.
Hera.
So Fenn's gonna have he's gonna have focus. Wedge is gonna shoot 3v2 on Boba onto Fenn. No actions and 3v2 on Fenn. Fenn has a focus because I'm debating it. And I'm like,
should be
okay,
none.
Wedge can shoot me, whatever. Wedge shoots.
I think he rolls
and-
perfect again.
No, he just rolls a crit. Just one crit.
Just one.
And I
crit.
blank out.
You're fine.
And it is a panicked pilot.
that's
unfortunate.
That's awful.
Honestly, that is the worst
That's
thing that could
awful.
have happened.
Yeah.
Absolutely the worst thing that could have ever happened.
Well, do you
Yeah,
just
dude.
one
I
hard?
was
Would,
happy.
would you just one
Well,
hard
no,
with Fenn here then? Because you know Wedge is coming towards. I guess.
Well,
he's
sure, but look, Hera's K turning.
right.
So this round she's not a threat, but next round she sure as shit is.
Yeah.
Now, here's where I screwed up. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Boba should have boosted.
Right.
Yes.
boost to the left,
I was praying that you didn't.
and block wedge. I'm thinking that you are going to go after Fenn, who's going to too hard. So you're going to go faster. That's my hope. But that is not what you do.
No.
So this means Boba's dead. Right. Now, if I boost there, I block wedge.
Yes.
Um,
I conceded the fact that I figured you were going to come in with the one hard like you did. And
no, sure. I mean, you play me.
if yeah.
Because
At this point, I still feel like I'm behind, but I need to take
Well, and I know that you can do that.
Boba
I
for
know I can.
wedge.
I know I can turn in because I know you're shooting Boba. You're not shooting Fenn. So I don't need the focus. I shoot
No,
you.
you got
and
to
I
take that
do-
ship off the
I
board.
kill wedge. I just obliterate.
Yeah.
right.
And I
course,
knew that, was
I
gonna
mean,
happen.
he's-
That was a trade at that point that needed to be made on my part.
But it 100% doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hera
So
already has a
another-
target. Hera already has a target lock.
So
Now,
another big
I can-
thing, though.
I could
Is
turn
that-
into the. I could do it too hard into the mine
Yes.
to try to get range 1 of Hera, and maybe kill her. She's got 5 hulls,
So yes.
right? But if he reinforces, I can't kill her.
All
So the
that
thing
stress.
Is, though,
Mm.
because
that
I
stress,
just
the panic-
missed.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Right? So if I did it too hard, I think I get to range 1. It's close, but I might just die going. And if I don't
Right.
die going fine, Hera's going to get a range 1 target lock focus shot on me, and I can't avoid. So I
No.
turn away to try to get some distance. He gets a range 3 shot, and it's, dead. 2 crits, dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow.
So
The crits
was
that
that-
game.
it was that crit.
Well,
I mean, the
that-
whole honestly.
There
I
was
mean,
2 crits.
I know
on
you're
both
worried.
sides.
People are gonna, I know you're worried. People are going to think you got lucky. You did get lucky. You played it fine. You
Hmm.
definitely got lucky with that panic pilot.
I got lucky giving you the panic pilot.
Now
but
I got equally lucky with you taking the damaged engine and having a red move dial.
Right, because if you
that
don't
actually
get that,
helped me in the run.
It did actually help you in the long run. Because
the
it let
time, it
Hera,
felt
let
bad.
Hera get away and come back and shoot Fenn there. If Hera had turned in,
She would have hit the mine.
well, maybe she hits the mine, but you probably don't. You probably don't get to kill Fenn like you did.
Yeah.
You might do some damage to him, but you probably don't kill him. But like if I don't take that panic pilot there,
Yeah, it's a different game.
I just chase after Hera and kill Hera.
I agree. Yeah, that panic
and then deal with
pilot
wedge later.
was the turning point for sure.
Well,
no
that-
business hitting you on 1 crit.
Well, I mean, also honestly, Boba dying is right. I mean, like Wedge just natty rolled 3 times in a row. 2 times he didn't have any actions on it. And he just like
two
hit
times
crit.
he didn't. But it was funny if you saw what he shot. The dice roll in that killed Boba was 4 dice, 3 blanks, and 1 natty hit. Like that's what killed
Yeah.
him. You know,
Sure, but
yeah.
at that point, the damage had already been done. Like
True.
he'd gotten such an unsurmountable lead on Boba with those shots from Wedge.
Right.
Like
Oh, the first 2 rounds of combat were brutal for Boba. brutal.
Absolutely brutal. And like, I mean,
Yeah.
Boba died in like 4 shots. Right? He took a shot from Hera, a shot from Braylon, and a shot from on the first rounds. That's 2. Then he took a shot from Wedge. That's 4 or 3. Then he took a
3
shot
shots
from
from-
Wedge. That's 4. And then he took a shot from Wedge. 5.
Was he at range 1 for any of those?
The
He was
last
at
one.
range. The last 2. But it was Wedge, so I lost. I mean, I got the evades, but it wasn't my defense. It was his offense.
Yeah.
Right. Like when I get the blocks, like Hera blocking Wedge there should have cost him. He shouldn't do 2. He should do 1.
I agree. Yeah.
Now, if Boba had boosted and blocked Wedge, different game. Although Fenn might not kill. I think I didn't want Fenn not to get range 1 of Wedge, which is another reason I didn't.
That would be the only reason, because then you might have blocked Boba there, or you might have
I-
blocked. Yeah, you could have blocked Fenn, and then that's even worse
He
because
range 2. Then he's at range 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't panicked there, I guarantee you I would have.
You would have 2 banks to the left.
I would have absolutely blocked Wedge and gone after Hera.
Right.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do that. And then the other thing is, instead of boosting with Boba like I did, I should have cloaked. Because then the next turn I can decloak right and then do a 2 hard left and pull a Whisper Candy Cane move and shoot at Wedge. And Wedge is not, and Wedge has to commit to going out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, going around the rock boost instead of the barrel roll really just lets you know where to go.
Yeah.
But I mean, you capitalized on all those. You played it well. I wouldn't say you got lucky. You got lucky in a couple key moments, but I also got lucky.
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess
killing Braylon wasn't really luck when I did it. But I barely got it. The panic pot or the damaged engine on Hera was a big deal. Like we said, it ended up helping you. Still, it was a comedy that it happened.
I think
it was kind of.
It's unbelievable.
I think the only thing that luck played a factor in was that panic pilot. That was brutal. But
the damage engine. The damage engine was crazy because that just completely changes Jake's position all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's expecting to turn.
Right.
He's expecting to turn and try to kill Fenn, and instead he's not shooting for 3 rounds.
Right. Because if Harry gets the turn in there, she actually blocks Fenn probably, or maybe Harry gets shot by Fenn, but she's okay with that because that's still 5 dice before with target lock saw into Fenn. You're most likely taking a crit for Fenn, and then also you had Wedge who's behind that and probably bumps, but forces you to do you shoot at Wedge actually that time, or do you shoot at Hera that time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was really key. That just changed everything.
Well, I mean, and also honestly, that mine there was also a problem. Like I dropped that mine to try to catch Hera, and reality is it was stupid. Like Jake's not going to. But like I was like, you know what? I got these mines. Let's threaten it so that Hera doesn't want to come this way. But even so, if I hadn't been double stressed and that mine wasn't there, I could have 2-banked and boosted into range 1 of Hera.
Exactly.
And then taken my chances. Right? Taking my chances that, like, okay, I have Fearless and a Focus and I can do, and maybe he reinforces, but I mean,
you can
maybe
sneak a crit in there.
I could do all kinds of things to you. The problem is he's going to have and
wait, wasn't that panic pilot? Wasn't the panic pilot after Hera already 4K'd?
Yes.
It was the turn that she 4K'd.
No, it was the same turn. Yeah.
Okay, so
my point is that if I hadn't taken the panic, I still probably would have turned in to kill Wedge like that.
Oh, for sure.
And just been single stressed. So I'm single stressed. I kill Wedge. That's a fine trade off. Because now, if that mine's not there, I can 2-bank and then boost to range 1 of Hera. Mm-hmm. Does Hera kill me? I mean, probably not.
No.
Because
probably
I've got 4 dice.
I could hurt you.
You can hurt me. And it still might not be worth the risk. But if I can get down to 2 hull or even 1 hull, and I can get if I get you down to 1 hull with Fenn, because then you can't use Saw. Unless you're trying to kill me at the same final salvo.
Yeah, for final salvo.
Right? But if I get you down to 1 hull and you use Saw and you don't kill me, you win. Or I have to make you worry about using Saw. Then you have a target lock and a target 5 dice versus 4 Conquer Dawn, and maybe still a Focus is still pretty good. Mm-hmm. The game would have been different. I don't know if I do that. I probably still just, instead of when I take the panic, I probably don't turn at Wedge. I probably just run, but I also don't want Wedge shooting at me from behiin.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we can definitely confirm that if the game was different, it would have been different.
No,
I can absolutely confirm that right here.
I guess what I'm saying, the panic pilot, like the game was on a path to victory for me at that point.
Yes.
Not a sure thing. I mean, you still had some big guns.
Heavily in your favor. Heavily in your favor at that point.
Boba was in real deep trouble. Mm-hmm. But if I don't take the panic, but taking the panic just completely did a 180 on the game.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't even double stressed. I was triple stressed.
Yeah. Right.
Which means I'm never going to shed that stress before Hera catches me.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, as soon as I took the panic, I knew the game was over. Like, I kill Wedge, sure, and then I have to get, like, ridiculously lucky. because I'm not going to have any focus to evade that. He's going to have 4 dice coming at me with the target lock saw every single time.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I had at least 2 rounds to shoot at you if I didn't kill you on that specific round.
and you're gonna kill Fen with 2 rounds of shooting, range 3 when I have no focuses. I mean, you should.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to happen 97% of it.
Yeah.
Well, either
But,
way,
you know.
that was a really fun game to watch. Like that was, I was actually
sweet.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat right now because I was like,
It's a
wow.
bloodbath, yeah.
Yeah, that was an
He
intense.
usually is.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
it was
it
an
swung.
yeah, it swung, but it swung. You know what it swung on though? It swung on you guys actually rolling dice at each other, not who ran away. Oh, did he get lucky on the runaway shot? You know what I mean? It was.
Jake and I engage each other. Jake and I engage. We play fast, right? I mean, the whole game here was 20 minutes. That was sped up, but like I think the total time we played was 45 minutes in real time. And the time planning phases for us are real fast. Like Jake and I know each other well. But I know what he's doing. He knows what I'm doing. We occasionally surprise each other that often.
Not often anymore.
But I will say, Jake, look, I mean, I think you outplayed me at the times you needed to. I think I made a couple mistakes where if I had done them differently, probably would have won the game. But you didn't really make those mistakes. So I mean, hats off to you. You won fair and square.
Thank you.
And,
Yeah, congratulations, Jake.
And finally you get to be the champion. Which
yes,
I was genuinely thrilled to death for you because I know you'd been trying to get that Falcon like 3 or 4 years you've been playing Xwing. So I was tickled pink you got to take it. So I was very happy for you.
I appreciate it. Now I wanted to take the Falcon to like the incline, but this whole
then you
COVID
shut the
thing-
world down.
Exactly. I still have my time. I'm actually holding it right now.
I mean, the current league is on indefinite hold. So I mean,
This is true.
This next league season might not end until the end of summer.
It's mine forever.
The precious.
Here, let me turn my exactly. Let's see.
So yeah, I mean, I think it was a good game. It was a good final.
Yeah.
I think it's an entertaining game to watch. So hopefully people will think so too.
Hopefully you all enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Well, how about Jake? Since you won, how about you close it out for us here?
Yeah, sign it off in style.
All right. Well, thank you for watching. That was our season 9 of Pittsburgh Xwing, and see you next season. Bye.